Look at my line staying there and the table swaying back and forth. Sorry for any seasickness you may experience watching this video. The cameras are on the lights above the table. Oh, well, that's how you do it.
In fact, your line was so not natural that you went a different way. That's perfect.
Right. Shout out to Pat Fleming over here walking back there. You know you've made it big in the pool world when you get a 1099 with Pat Fleming's name on it. That arrived in the mail yesterday. I have arrived.
Yes. Yep. You are officially a thing now in the pool world.
I think he's still okay.
It's
someone that has to pay taxes now on something.
Right. Yeah. You are someone that has to pay taxes on your winnings.
Yeah. Damn it.
Many people would consider that a professional pool player, Adam.
Oh, great. That's it. With that, plus the $65 a month I'm getting in YouTube fees, I'm retiring. Hey friends, Adam and Trevor here. Trevor, welcome once again. How are things going?
It is another beautiful sunny day here in Texas. Sorry, Wisconsin.
And that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining in. Although it is warmer out, it is 10 right now.
It's
25 today, and it's supposed to be up to 40 by Monday. Yay.
I left Wisconsin for a reason. You too can move to Texas.
This is a longer video, as you can see, so I'm going to get right into the video here, and then we can start talking and do the real intro.
Yes.
This is the 2025 International Open Semi-Pro 650 and Under event. We are really, really, really getting down to it now. This is round number 8, and I am playing a gentleman by the name of Tommy. Tommy made an appearance. It did make an appearance in round 7 video. He is the friend of Brian L, who frequents the chat and comments in these videos and others. And we thought I thought I drew him the last round, and then it turns out I drew him this round. So at this point, there are 14 left in the tournament. I don't know how many rebuy or buybacks are left, but we're well into the money. I don't know at this point. I never knew how much I made until I found out after the last match. So
right. And they also, I don't think they were listing who had buybacks left yet either, that I recall.
They on one of the boards they did. One of the big, but I don't think I could see it in the digital pool app, which is weird because those boards pulled off the digital pool app, but they were in the digital pool, or they were in the big boards that they have, like the TV, wall size TVs and stuff out in the hallways.
Yeah.
So this is, for those of you who don't know, I will put a playlist up above Trevor's head to the entire playlist for this tournament. This is being round 8. There were 7 videos prior to this one. 192 entrants to start. Like I said, we are down to the final 14. At this point, I have used my buyback, so this is it for me. If I lose, Tommy still has his buyback at this point.
Okay. Yep.
Tommy is a 642 at the time of this tournament. I was a 629. What else do we need to know? I think that's really it. He looks not very warmed up. This is day 4 of the tournament.
Okay. Yeah.
And I've already played one match. They kind of went one after another. I think we might have had a break for lunch. The first one was like 10 to noon, and I think this one might have been like 1:30 or 2:45 or something. Maybe it was 2:45. Maybe it was a pretty good break.
Yeah, I noticed towards the end when the pros started really getting in there and going, they were going pretty quick fire with the rounds. That is a heck of a shot with position there, sir.
That's exactly where I wanted him.
Yeah, of course. I mean, everybody plays the foot short side of the 6 right next to the 2 ball there.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that was my first shot of the match, other than the leg, which I didn't make. Shout out to my buddy Marco over here, sitting down. As we get further into this match, I'll talk a little bit about. I sat next to him in 2 different matches, and he said I was his good luck charm. So
nice.
I need to avoid the 8 and the side pocket.
Yes, and both of them are pretty big from this angle.
If I come back, I have to come back here and out, and then I could really, really overdo it. But I don't think I can hold it in between this gap.
No, I don't think so from there.
So I did that instead.
Okay. That's
and I must have fouled.
Obviously. Huh.
I think I hit the 9 ball with my cue stick. So I was the only. I remember this happened twice in this tournament. I thought the last one was the last match. That was one of the fouls that I was the only one that knew that I fouled there.
Yeah.
It is all ball fouls. It's not just cue ball fouls only. So it is. And I decided to. It's kind of just how I am. I'm gonna call a foul on myself every time. It was weird because it took me a second to figure out what I did, but that makes sense why I missed that 5 ball so badly, because it certainly wasn't my stroke or anything. It was just the fact I actually hit the 9 ball with my cue.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And you were figuring that making that positional move was so tough that you were just going to give Tommy ball in hand and let him run the rest of the rack out rather than fight over it. I don't blame you. I mean, it's a
bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off for you. And oh boy, we are both struggling here. At least he didn't foul, but
yeah.
You can see his last name. You can look up his Fargo. It has gone up. As of today, mine has gone up too. But as of today, he is a 647, so he's very close to not being eligible for this tournament this year.
Mm-hmm.
My goal, and I'll put a link to my 2026 goals above. My goal is to not be eligible for this tournament this year, but I really want to go.
Yes.
So,
and we've talked about my goal is I want to go this year. I will not be ineligible based on Fargo.
Yikes. Yeah, and you're gonna have to go on a hell of a run to get over 650 before November.
I would, yeah. I'm thinking at that point that if I did so, statistically speaking, the Fargo guys are going to probably come make sure that I didn't actually become possessed by aliens or something.
Right.
Like yeah.
Although they don't really care if you jump up. Okay, I had a lot more of the ball than I thought. They don't really care if you jump up as much as if you drop down a lot.
Yeah, it's true. Yes, yeah. They're not as interested if you jump up versus if you drop down. The 200 Fargo points that I would have to drop to or jump to get into the 650 range. So okay, fair point there.
Well, when I first got my Fargo started, I emailed Fargo to get it created. They set me as a 500 because I had no experience of anything, any kind, any other leagues, and after my plan was to play tournaments and there just weren't any around that had. I'm really comfortable in this 9 ball. Looks like.
You look super ready to smash it in.
But that is, and I'll put a video to my shooting system above. If you are not comfortable on the shot, get up immediately. Do not adjust. Do not move around. I'm on the board 1-0 now. Hopefully this doesn't go the way of the last match where I went up 6-0 and almost didn't win.
Yeah, went up 6-0, and it took you another hour and a half to finish the match.
Yes,
let's not do that.
If I want to break dry, that's a good place to leave things all. I'm going to be hello 5 ball. I don't know if he get the cue. I think he puts the cue ball down here. Yep.
Yep. I think that's the better play. Although he might leave you with little window to all of it.
Window.
In fact, he left you a window to all of it. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think I have enough to make it, but I can stick this. If I overcut the bank a little bit, send the 1 ball this way, maybe, even if it hits in the 8 and then the cue ball behind the 6. I think that's what I'd like to go for. Doesn't look like I'm doing that. I need to jack up for that to stop the cue ball.
Yeah.
So am I just doing a split safe, or am I going on the right side of the 1 ball?
You're just trying to go roll into it very full.
Okay.
I mean, I don't.
I was trying to bank the cue ball or the 1 ball this way.
Yeah.
A little overeager.
Yeah. Can you see enough of it? Like, he looks like he's playing the carom off the 7 ball there. Yep.
You can definitely see enough to hit the 1 ball, but does it go?
Yeah. That's the question.
No, it does not go. He would have hit it much harder if it did, but he hit it to get behind the 3. That was a great shot.
That was, yep, well thought out there.
And I don't have a straight line without using spin at this ball, I don't think.
Yep. And you also don't have a jump because the 7 ball got in the way there too. So he kind of cut both things off for you.
This is not a natural angle that I just drew. Oh, and thanks for the... Look at my line staying there and the table swaying back and forth. Sorry for any seasickness you may experience watching this video. The cameras are on the lights above the table. Oh, well, that's how you do it.
In fact, your line was so not natural that you went a different way. That's
right.
Perfect.
Right. That is the way to hit that shot, though, is to go 2 rails into it.
Yes. Yeah. Your make and or hit percentage goes up exponentially if you attempt that 2 rails.
Oh, this is the 2 ball. I had stupid 4 ball. I thought I was perfect on the 3. Instead, I made a cool shot in the 1 and then just... that's
and then just sold out. Yeah. Okay.
I think this is the 5 and I think this is the 4. So as we found out through this tournament, some of the tables have purple 4 balls and some have pink. For no real reason other than maybe they had newer sets of balls and older sets of balls.
They could keep you on your toes.
And yeah, I left him that.
Yeah.
He's got on a weird angle for this. If that's really the 4 ball down here, he got on a weird angle to hold this.
Yeah, he got thin. He did. I would have definitely wanted to get much fuller on the 3 ball to help hold this. You're going to have to really baby soft roll this or draw it into the 4 ball.
Just baby it. Yeah, but he tried to hold it so much he missed it and got nowhere near the 4.
Yeah. Yep.
Don't hold anything, kids. I will do a video on this at some point in my life.
Yes. Yep.
Hopefully before YouTube.
Even with me being as comfortable as I am slow rolling, I don't think I would have attempted to slow roll that because you just didn't. You had too much angle. You couldn't have held that, I don't think.
AccuStats just released a match from 2016. Darren Appleton and Corey Duell playing 8 ball, and Corey missed an 8 ball, and Bill and Cardona went on a rant for a while about like he tends to do. About how pros don't like to slow roll. They like to put more of a firm stroke on it because it increases your accuracy. However, it also makes the pockets play tighter the harder you hit. So it's a double-edged sword there. Like, do you want to slow roll and make the pockets act bigger with less accuracy, or do you want to play more accuracy? So it's a trade-off.
Yep. And I don't know. I'm not sold on the more accuracy of hitting it harder. I think, in my opinion, what it is you don't decelerate on a shot that you're hitting harder. So it's not like the stroke is physically more accurate.
Yep.
Rather, the stroke is physically more composed, I guess is the better term.
And I mean, there are always the cases of, that was nice. Yeah. That was that shot we were talking about.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Landed pretty straight here. There's always the case of a bad table, a bump in the felt, a piece of chalk on the table, things like not unlevel table but I think more it's stroke quality. I'm looking like, can I draw this 2 rails this way and out? Nope.
No, I was thinking you could go. Yeah, I was
right
thinking
behind the
just suck that back and end up right behind the 9 ball.
Yeah. This is looking like jump territory, but this is hard to keep the cue ball on the table.
Yeah, little like a little pop jump where you just clear the 9 and let the cue ball land and roll out. But that's
hard to aim. And then if you jump it further, you land it here, and then it almost has to land on the 7. So I like kicking here a little bit better. For me too, there's people who make this jump look like a straight in shot. Instead, make this like a straight in sellout.
Ah, yes. Yeah. Again, there are always at least 2 options to every shot, and one of them is missing. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it was like the old thing in football: 3 things can happen on a pass, and 2 of them are bad, or something like that.
Yeah, something. Yeah,
I heard someone talk about that in pool recently, and I can't remember who it was or what it was in relation to. It looks like, and I am really sorry about this camera moving. It's starting to make me like. What it is that the camera is on the lights of the table behind us.
Yeah.
And it goes all the way up to the ceiling. And this is I think I've shown pictures of the whole thing. It's a pretty tall ceiling because it's like a ballroom type thing. So it's probably connected to maybe something that has a fan or air conditioning or vents or whatever. And it just happens to be moving those lights ever so slowly. And it takes a while for them to stop.
Yep.
Usually not someone touching them because they're pretty high up there.
Yeah, or even just if it is near a fan or an air conditioning vent, just the airflow is enough to move it just a tiny little bit. So,
because I think they're on chains, that can make it move. So,
yep.
What am I doing? Oh, okay. Oh, no, we got it. That was a good break. That's how the break is done.
Yep. That was very good. The one ball goes dead into the side pocket. The cue ball just misses.
I think he made the wing ball too, or he made something else for sure.
The 2 ball went. I think I'm pretty sure that's the 8 ball left there at the bottom right corner. So
yep,
or the bottom corner nearest us, I guess, if you will.
So the 3 looks like it passes the 6, but getting to the 4 is kind of weird because you gotta if you get on the line of the. Let me draw this a different way. If you get on the line for the side, you need to be this side of the line for it.
Yes.
I don't know if he can do that. I think his cue ball goes here. We're waiting for Marco to finish. Now,
and the other problem there is he is jacked up a little bit over the 7, so he can't flat cue it. So that'll kind of makes the shot more difficult if you're trying to put spin on it, but because it will cause the cue ball to swerve and curve more, SA even just a tiny bit, really. Is the case.
Looks like cueing is okay as far as not having a jack up, but he may be shooting on the right side of this ball.
Yeah.
Which worked out pretty well.
Yeah. You just punch it in with the straight top and use your talent to make the 4 from up table, he decided.
Yeah. And obviously the 4 goes because he would have never left himself this if the 4 didn't get past the 8. We're good there.
I think I've heard Jeremy Jones say that about the pros is to, just use your talent every once in a while instead of trying to uber manipulate the cue ball.
Did he get me just completely? Yeah. Thanks, Tommy. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, he overcut that and still didn't hit the 8 ball. So definitely had plenty of room there.
Right. Yeah. You're wondering, this video is long. Anyone who's looking at it was an hour and 49 minutes after I cut out in between racks. And I'm sure at some point I took a break or we both did or whatever. We might even take breaks at separate times. There is a 2-hour match limit on these matches. And if you get to the 2-hour mark and you're not in your hill game, they will make you lag for the win. Each game. What in the heck? Oh, okay. So I could hit enough of the ball to do that. I don't know what was I trying to cut it past all the way in the corner? I'm going to do everything in my power not to rewind and look at stuff again. Pat Fleming, shout out to Pat Fleming over here walking back there. You've made it big in the pool world when you get a 1099 with Pat Fleming's name on it. That arrived in the mail yesterday. I have arrived.
Yes. Yep. You are officially a thing now in the pool world.
I think he's still okay. And
it's someone
that has to pay taxes now on something.
Right? Yeah. You are someone that has to pay taxes on your winnings.
Yeah. Damn it.
Many people would consider that a professional pool player, Adam.
Oh, great. That's it. With that, plus the $65 a month I'm getting in YouTube fees, I'm retiring.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Good news for me is I'll be able to successfully be financially comfortable for about 13 minutes.
Yeah.
Bad news for you is that's 13 more minutes of videos you guys are going to
get. Yeah. I'll have enough to fill my car to get across town and maybe get a water.
Yeah.
And back. Yeah, all right. It's quite
Water's expensive these days.
Some places.
Ooh. And it paused. Oh, please tell me this isn't happening.
Oh, don't do this.
Well, it'll be a fast night of commentary.
Perhaps this is why it's an hour and 49 minutes long.
I really hope not. Apologies to everyone out there. This is not our feed. What we should have done is gone like this. just paused. I've done that. People lose internet and they drop off a Zoom meeting. And I say to everyone, when he comes back, everyone just stay there and don't say anything and just be silent. Don't
dead stationary.
Okay, looks like it's back. So this might have been one of those situations where I knew it was doing this and I stopped it. I can't remember if I had to re-record this off of the site or not. My subscription did expire, so if this is the case, I'm going to have to re-download this. But I left him decent. This is kind of this straight up and down line is a really good spot to be in. As long as he doesn't have enough room to cut this, which he doesn't. He's trying to see if he has enough room to put this put the cue ball behind the 6, which
hide it behind the 6. Yep.
That is really dangerous because the 6 is so close to the bottom rail and the side rail. It's really easy to have it bump the 6 and just pop right off the rail and come out.
Yeah, pop out. And the other thing is the 6 is so close to that bottom rail and the cue ball is so far away, so it is hard to control your draw to make sure that it wears off at the proper time over that distance to the object ball.
I almost like this.
I don't for the hate bank.
If you miss it, hopefully you leave it safe. Oh, he tried the 5 over there.
That was going to be my other thought was, is it worth going the other way? Because at the very least, you leave it like that. You leave a split shot this way where you are just banking at the 5. Now, I don't know if the 9, if there is enough room to, if you try and sit on the back of the 9, or do you go all the way up table?
I think I may be going at this bank in the lower right and playing a 2-way. The second way being scratching. Oh, jeez.
I was going to say, you're playing a 2-way where you pocket both balls. Okay.
Right. The more balls you pocket, the more points you get, right? Wait, no, that's
isn't that how it works in APA? I mean.
Yeah, right. I was saying before that they make you lag after 2 hours. Well, I don't know what happened in this match time-wise. But I guess I'll spoil a little bit by saying we do not have to lag for games.
Yeah.
So someone does win this legitimately with winning a legitimate 9-ball rack. Now this match over here, on the other hand, did not happen that way.
He caught
Neither of us can. This is going to come out perfect. Not for me, but for him.
No, sadly.
I'm not left-handed, so jumping this is completely out of the question. This, if it was on the other side or I was left-handed, would be a perfect jump shot because you can land right on the 6. There's almost no chance of jumping it off the table or scratching. Now, I say that, and then the next time this comes up, I'll jump it off the table and scratch or something. But
yes, of course. Right.
The issue here is scratching off the back of the 6 ball.
That's huge there.
Or hit that. Get past the point.
Oh.
Almost got really good on that because I put some draw on it to just kind of stop the ball. But this match over here was the race to 7, and I think it was 4-5 at the 2-hour mark, and they made him lag the rest of the games out.
It's rough.
Yeah, that was the other guy. You'll notice Marco is going to be sitting a lot. The other guy was a high 640s. Nice shot, Tommy.
Yes.
But just took his time on everything and double, triple checked everything. Got up, got down, stood around. He looks like he's moving fast, but then he just stands there and stares at the table for a while, and he goes back and forth. And it was. And as a player, you just have to sit there and you can't.
Yeah. and nothing really you can do about it. So
you can go to the after what he should have done, if it really was an issue, is he should have gone to the ref after an hour and realized we're never going to get this thing done in 2 hours. Can you make this guy speed up and at least have a ref not put a clock on him, but just say, hey, you need to speed up here.
I don't like that he got so straight here. I think he's quite full. Looks like maybe he's trying to punch forward.
I think he's going to go forward 2 rails inside. Yeah. The problem with that shot for me is it makes Tommy more confident in his stroke.
Yes.
Yep, so absolutely. Sitting here as the opponent, not like seeing that. And that's why I like that shot a lot, because it helps. You can hit it much harder than you think. Tommy looks like he's kind of shook off those jitters, and he's up 2-1. And again, I think we have the scoreboard opposite, and I'm consistently hitting that 1 ball short.
Mm-hmm. Not quite finding it on this table yet again.
Yeah. It's good to know, though, because when I was down there, it felt like things were working and things weren't working. But doing these matches, I see that I'm hitting that very, very consistent and consistently short.
Yep.
Like normally hitting a break consistent is good, but not if you're consistently short.
Right. Yeah. So if you're consistently dry breaking, that's not good. Yeah.
Right. But at least, now I know whatever I was doing, I was getting the 1 ball short, which means I need to work on specifically that for the next time I play a tournament like this, which will probably be not until November. Last time I only had 2 sessions on a 9-foot diamond before this tournament. I'll have to add more in. I've done it a lot on my table, but I don't think I've done one of those breaks since before this tournament on my table.
Yeah, I would. In my preparation, I will absolutely be going down to like skinny bobs and round rock and using their diamond 9-footers and practicing on those and practicing the break specifically.
You may be able to simulate some of the humidity too.
Yes, I would be able to there. Yeah, being a little more humid down there. So.
Oh
boy,
he's okay.
All right.
The force kicked in just at the right time.
Yep.
And we all do it, and we know it doesn't do anything, but we still all do it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And here, I think you just accept the long shot on the 6 back up the table.
I was just going to ask what you're going to do here.
Yep.
You come off 1 rail and you come kind of into it. You're better off being on the left side of the pocket line. He's looking at going around Is he looking at going inside the 6 around it, or is he drawing straight back?
I think he's looking to go inside it on close to the rail.
Okay, no, he just killed it.
Okay.
The problem
he looked at it, decided he didn't like it. Which
right. And I've done that too. You have in your mind what you want to do, and you're like, I better check that angle just to be sure. And you go check it, and it looks completely wrong. So you go, okay, forget it. And then you shoot the shot, and people watching you are like, what the heck did you just do?
Yes. Yep.
But like we talked about, the further up this cue ball gets out of that line, the harder that 6 ball is. He shot that really well, though.
Yes, he did. Yep. Yeah, that's another one of those shots that you actually can hit a fair bit harder than you think, because you want the cue ball to carry forward through the line so much.
And he had this whole.
Yeah. You got 8 feet of real estate up there practically. I mean, not quite 6, but
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah, and from here,
now the 642 is coming out. Yep. Now he missed some bad shots early in the first couple of racks, but I think now he's getting settled in.
Yep. Sure looks like it.
I don't get for me, the guys who wipe their hands on the rail, like Federgorst does it all the time. Now I wipe them on my jeans. More of this.
Oh no.
I wipe them on my pants, not jeans.
Yep.
Or a towel, but at the table, it just seems like that's a really good way to make your hand just extra dirty.
Yeah, I don't do so either. Yeah, I have towel, or I actually have started carrying just a dry bag as well.
This is annoying, and so he made the 9 there, and it's 3-1 him, and that was a take and run. So hoping this doesn't happen too much more. So he's really hitting the brake light. They were doing Derby Head just this last weekend, and Josh Friller completely demolished the field. They had the brake demon on his final match against Vitaly Patsura, and he was braking when he was making the one ball consistently, or actually Josh Friller was making the wing ball consistently and playing position on the one. He was hitting it almost exactly 16 miles an hour, which is really low.
Yes. Yeah.
Like a power brake in 8-ball, you're hitting it maybe 23, 22, 23. So 16 is a lot lower.
16 is taking a lot off of it. Yeah.
We always joke about hitting the brake 100 miles an hour, but if you really were able to do that, that would be devastating. Oh, jeez. What is this guy doing? Yeah, I had a comment today on one of my videos from 2024 saying, it may just be me, but the 600 I know are way more consistent than this. And it's like, and I think I made a comment. At the time in 2024, I was in the middle of being really sick, and my Fargo did a nosedive and came back up. But
yes,
everybody's A&R Fargo from the comment section.
Yeah. Feel free to share your Fargos and share your progress, folks.
Somebody posted in one of the groups saying, should it be mandatory to post your Fargo when you make a comment on a pool post on Facebook? And I was like, that would be good.
Yes. Yep.
Uh-oh.
That's
ooh.
I'm not sure if that turned out or not.
He doesn't look too concerned.
Or he's just considered that he's instantly playing safe here and he's okay with it.
Right. He's looking a lot at it. Okay, so he didn't even have it.
Yep. Yeah.
He need to get a little bit further. It's gonna be pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. He was just playing the old insta safe. I didn't have it, but I know the safe, so
yep.
Good to be decisive in that manner as well.
I like that he didn't try to toot too much because he had that weird stretch. He had the right-hander stretch. If he was left-handed, it'd be an easier shot, but he was right-handed, so he had that stretch over the... Because I'd be tempted to try to bring the cue ball back here. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. That's not really okay. Well, actually, this might work out okay.
It'll turn out okay. You got up on the 6-ball there.
But yeah, I have the tendency to overestimate my ability of what I should do versus what I can do.
Yes.
Or what I think I can do. How about that? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
What I should do and what I think I can do, or are two different things.
Two very different things. Most of the time, sadly, or unfortunately, it is the case. We overestimate ourselves just a little bit. Oh boy. That turned out okay. Not as great as he was hoping.
I might have enough to make this, but this 5 and 7 are now tied up. And even if I make the 3 from here, how do I get on the 4?
Mm-hmm.
Can I get tight enough out of this corner, go 1, 2 down here for the 4? I still don't have a shot in the 5.
Yeah. This is kind of a...
And I overcut it and send the cue ball this way. Or just do that.
You couldn't go tight enough out of the corner. That's you were apparently thinking. So
I needed to draw. I needed to hit at least a middle ball and stun, if not draw, to get that angle. I thought I was getting past the 6. Or I thought I was just going to make the ball and see what happened because I didn't know what else to do. Which is very possible.
Like you pointed out there, the playing a safe and getting ball in hand still leaves you with what are you doing with ball in hand, because the 5 ball doesn't go and the 3 nor the 4 were close to them to provide a breakout. So
this works.
I mean,
I left the ball in the middle of the table, but what's he going to do? He can make the 4-6 combo, maybe get a shot on the 4, but to get a shot on the 4 to get on the 5 and make the combo. And I mean, this is make a combo, make a shot, and then play some kind of a safe with
4 balls on the table safe. So that's
Right.
more of an ask. So
I think he did go for the combo.
yeah.
But the thing is, like with my 3-ball shot, not that you're thinking actively about this, but it's always in the back of your head of, well, the 5 and 7 are so messed up that I don't really have to worry about making this. Now, the funny thing is, because you're thinking that, a lot of times that's what makes you miss.
Yeah.
But you do have that in the back of your mind, and then you walk away going, oh, well, I was going to miss anyway, and you kind of self-justify it.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't really negatively affect your thinking as much as you think it is. Here, I like cross with inside, then in the cue ball, even past this and into it, or directly into the 5, just like that. Although I didn't hit the 5 and
You did not hit the 5.
Okay, for once, I didn't leave myself behind the ball after.
Yes, I was thinking, oh no, you left yourself behind the 9. But
yeah. The nice thing for people wondering why I just banked a straight in shot, because I mean, it was not straight in, but about as straight in as you're going to get.
Yep.
Because if I miss the bank and I overcut it, the cue ball or the 4 ball's here and the cue ball's down where it is, and he has no shot.
Yep.
What am I trying to do here?
Are you trying to combo? No.
Oh.
Good.
Well, I'm a big fan of this.
Yeah. This is not bad.
He cannot go this way.
Even if you didn't cut the bottom rail off, it is a stretch. So he's shooting it with the bridge or some kind of extension or something, which makes it.
He's not shooting with the bridge if we don't have one.
Yeah. Right.
We don't have one because these bridges are worth all of about 78 cents, and they probably all broke.
Yeah. We've talked about that too. Yeah.
It is definitely not the Predator bridge or whatever. It's a decent bridge head, but it's aluminum. It's an aluminum cue.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's gonna work out okay. No, maybe not.
Yeah.
It's either aluminum or it was like hollow plastic. I can't remember what it was, but it was not. It was. You picked it up and you're like, "What is this thing?" And the one I had had electrical tape wrapped around the middle, where somebody just put it on the table, probably leaned their hand on it, just snapped. So everything else is high quality. Playing on a $12,000 table with I don't even want to call it a $2 bridge because I think that's overestimating.
You're gonna say, you're giving it too much there for that. So yeah.
So here, I'm cutting it to the lower right.
Yeah.
Cue ball is dead aimed for the 7. Or am I playing safe behind the 7 here?
Yeah, I think you play safe behind the 7.
Playing safe behind the 7.
Yeah.
I didn't get there.
That was.
Well, maybe I did.
Pretty standard.
Oh yeah, I got there. I mean, and one of the things that they talk about, the difference in Fargos and safeties, is that say 500 leaves it here, 600 leaves it here, 700 leaves it here, something like that.
Yes.
The higher your safety Fargo is, and we'll call it that, because like in match 3 when I played Doug, his safety Fargo was much higher than his shooting Fargo. Not that there's a difference, but I just hear me out. just pretend you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I get where you're at. And I think it, at some level, better understanding and better safety play actually will have your shooting, your actual Fargo higher than, like you said, what your shooting Fargo is, like how the quality of your ball pocketing can be masked at some level. You're approaching the level where it kind of can't be that way, but somebody in the 400s and low 500s, I think you can absolutely play safe better than you pocket balls and maintain that rating.
Right now my pocketing is way better in my safes, and I fully 100% admit that, and it's something that I just need to work on. The biggest thing is that most of my play, and like most players, most of my play is on my own at my house by myself, and practicing safeties by yourself isn't any fun.
It is not. No.
I will do it, but it doesn't happen anywhere near as often as shooting. I mean, not even, probably 10% less than that even. But If you notice what Tommy did, he scratched off the back of that ball, which is the most common way to scratch on kicking. Off the rail, off the ball, and the cue ball just is naturally going towards that corner pocket. And you try to whatever you can to not do it, and you still do it.
Yep, I like what you did there. Well, not shooting the 6 ball, but with the ball in hand from the 5 to the 6, intentionally rolling forward to make sure you were not straight on the 6 ball. Too many people would just kind of set that 5 ball up and go, if I'm straight on the 6, I'm fine. Well, no, actually you're not.
Yep.
I thought you had a really good angle to go forward and becoming at the 7 ball and be closer to it than this. And you chose to just draw straight across.
I think it was just the way I felt at the time. I mean, I prefer draw shots over follow.
Yep.
And if I'm iffy on my stroke here, because I really haven't shot more than a few balls in a row in this match, because it's been a lot of back and forth, a lot of safeties, and a lot of
And the last run, the last table, he ran on you. You broke right. So you hadn't even played a rack yet.
This should get me.
This should get you.
I don't want to jinx anything though, because not that I can jinx a video that already happened and I already know the results of, but
yeah.
As you saw in the last video, I had a bona fide break and run with a simple shot, and didn't wind up at the point. Yay!
Yes. And that one, I mean, we had to question because the 9 ball was not on the spot, and you weren't above it near the side pocket. So
right.
I don't know if you've practiced that shot. So
I did move my break over, and I got the one higher up, and I think I made the wing ball. Yep.
Yeah.
So good for me on adjusting. By the way, shout out to the Dunsky Dungeon and Dom. Here is the patch. I don't think Dom watches my channel, but here's the patch. I do have it. It's not on my case. Is this a sticker patch, or do I have to iron this? I don't know.
I would bet it's a sticker patch.
Does that really stick though? Like a JB case? I would think throwing it in and out of the car.
Yeah, no, mine does. I have some that stick. Usually the adhesive is pretty good. Or there's this, what do they call it? Badge Magic, I believe, is the name of the product that you can get that absolutely will help it stick. So,
can I make this on the side, or am I drawing like this under whatever that ball is?
I buy the safe. Oh, no,
I'll take it.
Okay,
I like
that
it.
Works. Yeah. You were apparently feeling your stroke a little bit there.
A little close for comfort, but
yeah,
it's one way to do it.
This will work. This is.
I think the cue ball was going to go up here, and I would have had to pass all that stuff. Oh, slow down ball. Never mind.
Yikes.
Yeah.
No. That is. You were trying to get too close there. You were like, oh, I got 6-footer runway, but I want to be close to it so I could be accurate. And you just got a little loose with it. Yeah.
And I put too much of something on it. I wanted it to be more tighter into this line into the 3.
Yes. Yep.
I may be going for this cut. No, I'm not. This is fine.
Yeah. It's pretty standard Z bank safety there. Yep.
I think I only left the side of, but I left the side that he'd want to shoot on anyway. I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that you would want to cut it that way. Although, I mean, it is far enough off the rail that cutting it that way, you're likely to pop out unless you really thin it. And from this visit, really thinning it is risky.
I don't have the eyes that Shane Van Boning would peel the paint off of this ball and get the cue ball down underneath the 4. Absolutely. The 3 ball would move about this far.
Yeah.
And we would all wonder how the heck that just happened.
And he is jacked up and putting inside on that. He actually curved around to the other side.
I am a fan of this. I don't have a shot, but I could do the same thing I just did, or I could go at the side cross bank. I guess way too many players just take a flyer at this bank and then wonder how they lost the rack.
Yes. Yeah.
This comes up all the time when I'm playing tournaments, and I'm playing anywhere from someone from a 400. I went the other way. I love this.
Mm-hmm.
If I make it, I'm perfect. Not perfect, but I'm on the 4, and if I miss, he has no shot. But I see a lot of players between the 400 and 525, 550 range take a flyer at that bank against me and just hand me a 5-ball out. Yep. And sometimes they make it. Sometimes they make it and get a shot. Sometimes they make it, get a shot, and get out. But most of the time, it's they make the bank and they don't get a shot, or they miss the bank.
Yes.
Or something even worse happens and they scratch the cue. They have no idea where the cue ball is going.
Yeah, a vast majority of those, you are absolutely a favorite. If somebody's trying that bank, you are a favorite to win that wrap at that point.
I've said this to a couple people. If you take out, and I've said it on a video, if you take out banking completely from your practice repertoire, you're not going to be, or your shooting repertoire, your game. You take out the idea of I can't make it banks anymore. I don't think you're much worse off than you were. In fact, I think you'd probably be better off because you work at things like safeties, kicking, and he's going to nail this. Oh, I thought that was him.
I thought he had made that too when he hit it. That was on a really good line.
Yeah. Granted, there are situations where you need to make a bank, and they come up, and they probably come up in situations where it really, really matters, and it's life or death in the game. But like both those times, the one I went at the bank and I was playing safe. The one I went just straight safe. And I'm back at the table in better situations both times.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, if I want to be a pool nerd about it, statistically speaking, the number of times that a bank wins you a game or wins you a situation versus the number of times it loses you a game is, I would say, at least a 4-to-1 dog. Like, at least.
Here we go with our friend.
Oh boy.
And it doesn't look like you really need the bridge, but this is a 9-foot table and this angle creeps up on you.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not far above the, like 1.5 diamonds from the bottom rail, which is on a 9-footer across the table. It's a long ways.
But it works. That angle is perfect. You can go from the 5 to the 7.
Yes. Yep.
I think I'd like to be.
Yes, I agree.
About there. I don't think I should try to do this. Nope. Because I think I don't think I get on the right side of the correct side of the 7 ball to get down to the 8.
Yeah. Too many people I see under roll this a lot, soft baby roll it and accept being straight on the 7. And I'm like, no, go out to the center of the table here and take that 7 ball with some angle so you can come right back out to the center of the table for the 8. I mean,
I think if I would have left my mark on the table, I think I was right there.
I think so. Yeah.
The issue is if you are, let's say we're not straight, let's say we're like this line. Now, when you're bringing it back, the side pocket comes into play. Mm-hmm. Now I have enough angle to just almost straight right. It's just like a right spin stun. Maybe, it looks like I'm cueing low, but I can pull this back off the point and back out much easier.
Yes.
Just like this. And I really didn't even get there.
Yeah, you actually underhit that by about a foot. So, yeah.
So now we talked about this. There's a couple different ways to shoot this. You have to decide whether you're going around the 9 or inside the 9.
Right. Yep. You have to be decisive. Pick a path.
I think this is the path. I may need a little bit of inside to make that path, if not just straight top. Hard to tell from this angle. I would know it on the table. Yeah, I think that was straight top, maybe a touch of inside.
Yep.
The other angle I've seen players do, and maybe I didn't have it, is go this way, this way, this way, this way, and up. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. If I make the 9, I make the 9. Hey, 3-3.
Tied up.
And we're going at a slower pace, but we're both methodical players. I'm not an Eklund Kachi speed where I just, oh my God, I'm going to fall asleep between every shot. But I'm also not a, God, what's that guy? Sophie? Mohamed Sophie?
Yes.
Like sprinting around the table one stroke, or Tony Drago.
Yes, or Tony Drago, right?
I would say Filler, but Filler is slowed down. But I don't know if you guys watched the Derby.
I was going to say, what? Really?
He's slowed down since 10 years ago.
Okay.
For sure.
Yes. Yep.
He is still purposefully moving around the table at a good speed, but he's slowed down a lot. But when he gets the Josh Filler strut going on, you're in trouble. For those of you who are, I don't know if I can put a link to a timestamp. So go to Railbirds TV, find the Derby City match between Josh Filler and Roland Garcia, and look at the rack when it's 7-2, and watch what Filler does.
I think it's 37 minutes, if I remember right.
Something like that.
37 or 33. But it's ridiculous.
He leaves himself, either leaves himself bad or Roland plays safe. I can't remember how he got there, but he makes a 2-rail kick that goes another 2 rails and hits off a ball and caroms into the pocket perfectly. And then he makes a jump shot, and then he doesn't get the leave off the jump shot, and then he plays a jump bank and makes that perfectly to get the rest of the way out. And Roland just gives him the rack with the 7 and the 9 still on the table.
Yes. Yep.
Roland's like, I've been Josh Fillered. I'm just going to walk away.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, what in the heck was...
I don't know if... I wasn't sure you had enough of that to make it, honestly, because I don't think it missed the 9 ball by much.
Possible.
You overcut it, so I'm
not going to rewind. I'm going to try to keep this video even with us talking under 2 hours here. Like I said, I think it was an hour and 49 minutes of just footage, and that was with the racks cut out, with the racking and the brakes cut out. So we got close to having to leg out the match, but we did not. Oh, he missed it. Oh, what was he? Was he going at the 2 or the 9, or was he split brained and did neither?
Yeah,
we've all done that.
I'm thinking maybe he was trying both and got neither. I did that last night, as a matter of try both and get neither.
Right. Because when you try both, you have missing both is always an option.
Yeah, indeed, yes. Yeah.
Tommy has a bunch of fans sitting around him. I just have my wife and my buddy Marco over here. Who he looks bored out of his mind already in his match. I will give a spoiler alert. He does win the leg out. So he was down 5-4 and he won the leg battle and won 7-6. I think it was Hill. I think it was 7-6.
Yeah.
He and I were talking about that a bunch.
So I think that's the 4 ball up by the 6. Yeah.
And I think it goes.
I think so too. Looking at it, it looks like it does.
Okay, this is good.
Yep, I like this. Give yourself an angle. You're just straight one rail off the top rail.
I think I just did that to see if I could reach it or not, and then I went and checked the angles. That's you need to do that more on 9-foot tables, because you check your angles, you get everything in your head, and then you have to walk all the way back to your seat and get your other extension and put it on, and then you essentially have to do the whole thing over again.
Yeah. Got to go through your process again. Yeah.
It is all about follows, as we saw when I tagged the 9 with my cue, but I don't think I have to worry about the 8. No, the 8 was pretty far away.
Yeah. And I like this. You stayed on the inside, I would call it, if you will, of the shot line on the 5, so that you're making sure to work back outside towards the right, as it looks to us, the right long rail, to keep an angle on the 6 like that. So I
think I just pointed my cue down.
Yep.
I do that so that future me can commentate on me and past me and know what I'm doing.
Ah, all right. Little, note to yourself. Hey, note to myself. This is the line you need to draw. Okay. All right. I see how you are.
And it's funny because I do a lot of practice on my own, and I have music playing, and it's just me and the music. And there are times I've noticed that I'm planning on doing a video with whatever I'm doing, and I think in my head of what I'm going to say as I'm shooting, and it inevitably just messes me up.
Yes.
Like, come on, brain, shut up. We're trying to practice here.
Right.
That was okay. A little thin to the pocket.
Yep.
But
But that was not as imperative of an angle to get the 7. You were either side of the 7, straight in on the 7. You can work it.
If I'm here, I just probably have to go back and forth and out. Oh, and here, if you notice just what I did, I'm holding my knee. There's a coin return sitting on the side of the table, and I just bashed the underside of my kneecap right into the coin return as I went down on the shot.
Ouch.
Everyone's talking to me about what I did. Like, did you just hit your knee? I'm like, oh, I sure did. And I think I almost did it again. Watch out for the coin returns, because pool is apparently more of a physical game than it's really.
The physical dangers are worse than you expected.
Right,
yes.
right. I mean, you've heard the games. There's a book out there everyone mentions about the mental game of tennis. I'm gonna write one called "The Physical Dangers of Pool."
Yes, absolutely.
It's gonna be all the ways I've injured myself playing pool. Either watching someone on the table stretched up with one leg over and falling off of it, or hitting your knee, and I've done that, or slipping on the box underneath the table. I've talked about that a couple times. And I take my first lead. Did I win the first? No, I ran the first rack. So my second lead of the match after being down 3-1. So he won 3 in a row. Oh, that was going to scratch.
That cue ball was absolutely heading for the side pocket there.
Yep. So I won the first one. He won 3 in a row, and I won 3 back. I think we're both settled in more now, but much more regularly.
I think so. Yeah. That
doesn't mean there's not going to be any more misses.
Well,
what are we talking about?
Maybe, but it
I
doesn't
see.
mean that.
7 is on top of the rack, so I just wanted him to grab it. We pull the rack out instead of. I was looking over for a ref, and of course, refs are doing more important things.
Yes.
No, yeah. The refs are great.
Never a cop around when you need one.
I think I just blew right through that light, and there's no cop. I don't know if I should brag about this. I've gotten 2 speeding tickets in my life. The last one was 1998. Not that I've never done something to deserve a speeding ticket before in my life since then.
There's that. Yeah.
So I'm pushing to the entire ball for reasons.
Yeah.
I assume the 2 does not go.
I would have to
assume that, because I would never leave. Well, I don't know.
I'd never say never, but it would be a rare occasion that you would just leave this shot. So.
Right.
And I think you left enough or so much angle, I suppose, that I don't see an easy safe either, really.
But as Tommy, I don't think he can give this back to me.
Yeah, I say the only thing that comes to mind to me immediately is overcutting the 2 ball and playing it with a speed that it gets back to the center diamond and lays there, or maybe even better, goes underneath of the 4 and
send the cue ball up here. Yeah, it's inside, almost like a 1 pocket bank.
Yeah. Yep.
I am a lifetime winner on 1 pocket. I am 9-7. For a while, I was 8-6, and then Buddy Vitali made me play a game, and I won that one. So I'm 9-7 now.
I have never played a game of 1 pocket.
This works.
I consider myself a lifetime winner at that as well.
You're not playing is definitely more of a winning percentage than winning and playing, or playing and winning.
I'm sorry, I cannot get into that game. I have tried to watch it. I've tried to, get interested, and I can't.
I've watched it and enjoyed it. But I've also watched games that are just so brutal to watch that's like, oh my God. If you want to watch a fun one, go to Post Up and watch the Feder Gorst. I can't remember the guy's name he played. It was a younger kid who was like a banks and 1 pocket specialist, but Feder beat him in 15 minutes, a race to 3.
Oh yeah.
That one I can tolerate. That one. The poor kid, I think Feder broke the first game. The kid missed and Feder ran out. And then the second game, the kid broke and left a corner ball hanging, and Feder ran out. So the kid shoots one break and one shot and is down 2 games in a game that in a format where it can go an hour and a half per game. Yeah, oh, look at this. Oh, I remember that shot. That was it. That's all I had. I'm like, I got a 3 because the one rail is never going to work because you're always, we're always going to over hit that angle.
Yep.
And then you're going to scratch a lot of the time. So come on. Maybe that pauses for 25 minutes and that's why it's an hour and 49 minutes long.
That could be.
This,
and that safety also, I mean, it looks like the 2-ball would have gotten to the pocket and gone from the angle that it ended up at. So it makes me wonder, if the shot was there, because I mean, Tommy almost got there, but it was pretty impressive of him to roll it behind the 5.8 like that. That's pretty impressive speed control. So
yeah, I agree. What's not impressive speed wise is this video.
or it is really impressive because Tommy is time skipping and his ability to speed up and slow down is rather,
On the plus side, and we didn't even mention this, we saw a full match. We saw the leg.
Oh,
it didn't start 2 or 3 games in or whatever it was because of various reasons. I don't know if he can make this. Oh, okay, there. I didn't think he would even try that. That's brutal.
That is
Can he play this with a ton of outside and almost masse and just play the cue ball up this way and make it here? The other question, I think this is not, I don't think this goes.
No, I don't see that going. No.
I think he's looking to just play safe. But he is at that weird, I've had so many times when I get an angle like this where the cue ball just is headed straight towards this pocket and there's nothing you can do about it. And you're like, no, wait, I can fix this. I know how to do this. And then you shoot it right into the pocket anyway.
Yes. I think we've all done that. And
if you haven't, you're either lying or you haven't played enough pool.
Yeah, I haven't played enough pool. Absolutely. Yes. Yep.
I do have to put some work into the merch store. I saw that DVP's merch store is now right through YouTube and it has all the links right in there. So I have to figure out how he did that. Yeah, he's not going to get a rail.
No. And it was heading right at the center, right at the heart of that pocket. Too.
Right.
So, yeah.
Now, if you guys are watching and you're playing it, okay, sorry, I kicked a cable and I didn't want to accidentally pull on the whole thing here. If you're playing in a league where there's ball and hand fouls and things, I urge you to call fouls on yourself. It's so much better for the sportsmanship. I've seen so many people who would just walk away from that and not say anything. Unless you go, is that ball in hand? Now, why am I not following this?
Yeah, rules are meant to be.
I should have put the cue ball here and either one rail past and into it or put it up here and one rail or 2 rails into it.
Yeah, you were pretty disgusted with yourself when you walked around the back of it. So
sometimes
you just don't see things at the table. I've had that happen a couple times and come off the table. Not a couple, many times.
This is really good.
Yeah.
Even if I leave the part of the ball, which I don't think there's a window in here, but yeah, I because I have it in my head that I want to follow on ball in hand. The follow angle is usually better. The other thing is that with slippery conditions, which we're kind of in a half slippery, half not, which is a weird conundrum, that shot is harder to aim. Like on a really slick table with no humidity, you can almost never get that to draw back into the 5. Maybe I thought because the rails were more bouncy and we're in kind of a wet condition with new cloth that I could slide it. I don't know.
Yeah, you were.
I got nothing for you guys.
Yeah, sorry.
This is where I get the guy going, you 650 or 629 doesn't play like that.
Yeah.
It's a good hit. Oh, he didn't get that. I thought he was going to leave it right behind the 9.
Yeah.
This shot would have been. Yeah, that would have been really great for maybe people on the channel or people in the room could have learned some new words.
Yes.
No, I'm not like that. If somebody plays a if you're hitting a ball and you're kicking at a ball and you get safe, it's part of the game. I don't do the thing where I put my hand up like the pros do. Oh, I'm sorry that I did exactly what I was hoping I would, or something. Mm-hmm. This is nervy. Oh, maybe it isn't. Okay, never mind. I thought I didn't have enough. Well, that was dumb.
I say this isn't great. While that shot wasn't nervy, this is still not great because the 6 is right on the rail. I mean, it looks tight to the rail. And
so do you see what I just looked at? I'm looking at drawing over the side pocket so I have a little bit more room to bridge so I'm not dead on the rail.
Yep.
Which I did. And just accept the fact that I got this weird cut on the 7.
Yep.
I have to play outside spin here to get where I'm going. I'm looking at going here, here, and down. And hitting it pretty hard.
Yes. Yeah. You're taking this for a ride, definitely. Too many people try and come one rail, put way over spin this, and try and come this one rail out to like the head spot, and that makes the shot so much more missable because you're putting so much spin on the shot.
Right. And now I'm wondering if I can hold it, which I shouldn't be. If I'm really trying to hold this, I need to hit myself in the head a couple times with my extension or something.
All right.
Okay,
I am noted.
Definitely not holding this because I'm queuing down on it. I'm stunning this into the rail with left spin. Just like that. And get there. I didn't really want to make it, so I just played safe.
Yeah, that's fair too. But you were playing the old 2-ball safe, making him think you missed. That's another one of those advanced strategies.
Did you see what I just did? I did not remember that at all. So when I said I needed to take my extension and hit myself in the head with it, that would have been more like stabbing because I have the quick release extension with the point. So that would have been more like stabbing myself in the temple with the extension. But there's no reason I should have ever taken that shot that way. And that's why I'm doing that. It's not that I missed it. It's that I shot it that way.
Yeah.
And I got all punchy and jabby at it. And the fact that I missed or made the ball didn't matter. That stroke should have never happened.
Yep.
He's doing the perpendicular bisector on the parallel shift of the 2/10 of the 1/3 angle system here. I think that's what it's called.
That sounds close. So you're missing a tangent in there, but that's okay.
Oh yeah. I forgot to carry the 1. I always do that.
Yeah, I know. So easy to forget that. Yeah. Pool's such a tough game. Yeah.
He's doing 2 rails into the 7, which I like because of that.
Yep. And it's that's actually way more predictable than you think. That's that 2 rail angle out of the corner like that is actually not as hard as you would think.
It was out in the open, which makes it harder than if it was sitting on a rail. But
yes,
of course, it was sitting on a rail. He could just hit it. But I do think people think more rail kicks are harder to do, and they're actually easier once you understand the angles that the ball comes off the rail.
Yes.
2 rails is easier than 1. 3 rails is easier than 2. Very, very, very general statement I'm making here. What am I going to do here?
You're going to bank this into the side pocket.
Does it go past the 9?
I think it might. Or it doesn't. And you're going to...
That's probably not going to be good.
No, I don't think you're going to like this.
No. So, yeah, and I don't remember my thoughts. This was, what is it, February something? I don't know.
Yeah, February 6th.
What year it is? Did you say
4th?
You say 6th? Yeah, it's not even the 6th.
Yeah, whatever. Sometime in February.
In 2026, I think.
Yeah, and the groundhog and the armadillo are arguing about whether they saw their shadow or not. So, I don't know.
What did I hear this week? The Canada has a different, it's not Punxsutawney. Oh, not Punxsutawney Phil. It's Willard the Warthog. Wilbur. It's something weird with a W.
Oh boy. Yeah. I don't know.
Canadians are
it's Canada. It's something weird. That's all you needed to say.
Well, yeah.
Hey.
So I need to draw this back to make this 8 in the side, and that's all I need to do. So this is going to be low left. And depending on the angle, I could punch all the way out to the rail and out. Or just do this. Yep. And this should just be a float in the side, which is one of my more hated shots.
Yeah. Everybody loves floating it in the side from 4 foot away.
It looks like I'm able to get enough angle where I can just play the cue ball off the rail and out, which I like much better. Yeah, yep. I like that shot much better than doing the float in the side and just stop the cue ball.
Yep. Give yourself a little more stroke. And this is kind of a...
When I get better at the money ball, put it where it's spotted. Oh, wait. No, that's something else.
No. I was going to say, this is kind of a rack that you stole a little bit, I feel like.
I think so, yeah. We went back and forth. I should have gotten out. He should have probably gotten out. Definitely gotten out. He makes the ball, and then, I don't know, they opened up. I thought these three were going to just...
I thought they were going to cluster up, yep.
Meld together. Can he get on the 2... Because I think he has to punch out and come around like this, but that's a fun shot. And it should be in everyone's repertoire to I don't want to say wrap around that corner. Oh no, he had to go straight up and down. He was pretty straight on that the other way.
Straight angle, yeah. Yep. And being that close to it, a quarter of an inch makes a huge difference in your angle there.
He has to miss the 4 here and almost guaranteed on the 3 if he makes the 2.
Yeah.
But he has to play a lot of outside spin on this, which makes the ball missable.
Very missable. Yep.
He's drawing it and playing outside.
So then that cuts down the amount of outside. Maybe he's looking to come to like the second diamond.
Oh. I think he was.
Well, I mean, he caught it awful thick, which is why it got into the 6 ball, because he caught the 2 so thick that it changed the angle off the rail, or the 4 as well. This
just went from a runnable game to another 15-minute rack.
Yes.
Now I know why this video is an hour and 49 minutes. Okay, I think I'm looking for a ref to watch this hit. And we're like, oh, there's no refs around. So I'm going to just keep chalking because that's what you should do. And he's like, just go. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
He was cool enough. And I think you mentioned it. Everyone in this tournament was really cool to play against.
It sure seems that way, yeah. Yep.
There was no standard barroom crap. Yeah, I hit it good. I mean, a good hit. I did not hit it.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. I hit it good. It didn't disappear into the pocket, my friend.
Right. But notice where I would have been on the 3 if I would have made it. So I guess it's...
Yeah.
I left him the only situation on the table where he can make the 2 and break the 6 out and be on the 3.
Yes. Yep. And that is exactly what he is looking at, too.
Like, all those things had to align just like this for him to get out of this rack.
Yeah.
Because the 3 to the 4 to the 6, if the 2 is out, if I left the 2 here, there's no 3 to 4 to the 6.
Yep.
This is the easy shot to miss because you're so worried about getting around into that 6, but he shot this perfect.
Yeah, that was really, really well. Yep, really well struck. Center of the pocket, and the cue ball was on the right line the whole way.
Yeah, he's a little bit straight in line with the 7.
Yeah, little hampered cueing over the 7. A tiny bit unfortunate he didn't get another quarter roll out of the cue ball, but I would still be pretty happy with this. I mean, you don't got to pound this to get it, even to just come,
If you get it here, you're in a really good spot.
Yep.
He's going 2 rails. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Oif.
He tried to get the extra and he got it. He almost didn't. That almost bobbled on him.
Yeah, he certainly made it to wipe its feet on the way down.
Yeah. What? Oh. So that was a neat feature of the videos where at certain points it just stopped. And then when you started it jumped back a ways. I had one that actually jumped back all the way to the beginning. And then after however long, then it starts again. So but I did catch that at the spot. I tried to edit all that stuff out. And of course,
you missed a second and a half. Note to editor Adam, do better.
Right, exactly. Or you saw a second and a half of something. One of the videos actually fast forwarded to the end.
Oh, jeez.
And then with that same play button in the black screen, and then I think I got that out, so it's just like a one frame, like little blip glitch thing.
Yeah. Okay. That was a good shot. That's kind of a weird rough back cut to the side pocket there.
Yeah.
And it needed some inside to help it come around the rails.
Can he, with the slippery cloth, like your standard bar table, this is really possible.
Yes.
But on the slippery cloth, I don't know if he can get. I've seen it where all the side spin comes off and this cue ball heads straight down here.
Yeah.
And then you miss all your angles. He's looking to draw it past the side. I think this is the. Jeez.
I think I still play the inside here, but instead of trying to go all the way up table with it, I just accept the longer shot.
Oh
boy.
That is the biggest problem. That you would think that is not a dead angle, but for some reason that draw into the side pocket is like a dead on angle. I don't understand it.
He hit that. I mean, he hit that as pure as you absolutely could. I don't think you could strike it better to try and miss the side pocket. It's just that angle.
He almost needed to hit it hard or rough to the pocket.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, if I don't get out here, it's maybe because I didn't practice the shot enough. If you notice where the 9-ball is.
Yeah. That 9-ball is awful near the spot. And this is something that you should practice if you wish to become a higher level 9-ball player. Because you will face it a lot. Yes. Higher level. Yeah.
I am on the hill. 6-3. I'm feeling pretty good. And time to go. And I mean that quite literally. So bye. What am I? Did I not fast forward the break here? Oh, I almost forgot my badge.
Yeah,
did I not fast forward the break here? Is that why there's an extra 15 minutes?
It would appear to be the case, my friend.
Let me see what I can do here. In fact, Trevor and I are going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back, folks.
All right, we are back. It did one of those little glitchy things I was talking about, and it actually went all the way back to the last rack. And then I must have missed that part, and then I cut it out after I made the 9-ball for the second time. Unfortunately, I don't get a second point for making that 9-ball twice.
Ugh.
But we are back on track. I am on the hill at a 6-3. My break is over. I am back. Still missing the one pretty badly.
Missing the one low. Yeah, that was a good, quarter of a diamond, ball and a half of whatever you want to call it, low. So. And
I went back to I broke that from our right side again, my left.
Yep.
Whereas breaking it from the right was where I was getting where I had success, and then I just went back to the left. I don't know if I forget. I might just forget. Like I have a side that's normal for me, and if I go to that side, if I go to another side and it works, by the time we go through 2 more racks, I might just forget.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I got it. So breaking dry and leaving everything in like this circle.
Yes.
Circle drill pattern.
Kind enough to leave Tommy a very runnable table here. With the middle of the table being open like that. It's just a bunch of make ball, go to the middle of the table. Make ball, go to the middle of the table.
Oh, he forgot to make. Oh, geez, look at this.
He forgot the make ball part.
He forgot the make ball part, but he did leave me behind everything.
Yeah, he didn't forget the hook your opponent part if you miss ball. Yeah, he got that part of the strategy right.
I don't think this angle is natural. I think I have to play draw and maybe a touch inside to get that. That's why I think I'm looking at this angle. Going like that. This is really easy to miss because look where I'm looking this way. I'm not even looking anywhere near. Get it. Oh.
Yep.
That was as close to. Oh, and I touched the ball before it stopped moving. Good thing we're not playing ultimate pool.
Right? Naughty, Adam.
Tommy's gonna change to a left-hander for it. Okay. My wife is sick of this match, so she's leaving. Either that or she found another pro to get to sign a cue ball. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's going way too far.
Oh, geez. That's not good. In the last match, we were talking, and we were looking over this way to this way. And we were both kind of talking to someone, and I was like, oh. Well, what I noticed is that was actually John Mora. That was the time that she walked over and got John Mora's autograph. And then he mouthed to me $3. Look. That's not bad. See how many kicks I can miss in a row. This one may be more of a masse spin. To go more like this and have to spin it that way.
Yeah, you're going to have to spin the bejesus out of this one.
Which is always fun when you're on the rail.
And jacked up, yeah. Always a great time.
Right. I think I need a lot of masse. Is this Guama?
Yeah. Maybe.
Guama looking to play someone for 10 grand real quick before he goes through the match. Oh, it looks like I have more angle than we thought.
Oh, yeah. Looks that way. Well, then you're okay. It's not so bad.
Hey, I made a kick. Well, that's not going to really help.
Yeah.
At least I hit it. But yeah, I wondered where, because she got up and she left and she came back. I'm like, where did she just go? And that was the John Mora
okay.
Time, because we saw him playing in the table behind us on video, and then he ended up playing the match to the table like on the other side of like over where here would be. Oh, yeah, exactly like that. Stop it.
Yeah.
That was not the video. That was 100% me trying to go off screen. Oh, I know what happened. Okay. I have a nifty program where I can control another machine with the same mouse. And even though that machine is closed right now, it's still on. So it tried to go to another universe. It couldn't handle the alternate dimension. Something. What am I even talking about anymore? Get in there. Get in there. Not that. This is about as straight an angle as you can get.
Yeah, this is not where he wanted to be.
And it's hard to tell. I don't think the 6, the 6 definitely doesn't go. I think he has to jack up and draw this back and try to get the 6 in the side.
Yeah, excuse me. You have no choice here. Yeah, this is one you just jack up and stab at. Yeah.
Going to happen every time, especially when it's going to happen every time no matter what, but it's going to really happen when the tables are playing this wet condition where the rails are extra bouncy and they spit the balls out more. Now I have this really nice, comfortable shot here.
Yeah, I don't know what you're worried about. Just reach over there and hit it.
I'm not 100 feet tall like you are.
Oh, geez. Excuses.
But you know what? I think I know exactly what happens here. Remember when I said there are 2 times where I fouled? Yeah, they were in the same match. I tapped the 6 with my cue.
Yep.
I don't think that time that's what led to the miss. I think just the fact that I had to reach that far is what led to the miss. But I tapped the 6 with my cue, and you couldn't even see it on video. Like I went in slow-mo, replayed it. I'm like, what just happened? I'm like, oh, because I remember definitely there were 2 times at this tournament that I did that, where I tapped the ball with my cue and called the foul on myself. Yep. And this was definitely the second one. This guy's live streaming. Oh.
Boy.
I would have taken, well, no, actually, never mind. I thought he overran that by a lot because I thought the 6 was higher up.
Yeah, that's...
I think I take that from this side almost every time, but I don't get as good as he just got with this. So maybe I just learned something there.
Oh, I think it's so easy to get a funny angle, though, because this is, in my opinion, that's kind of a trap shot because... Sure, it goes in the side from almost any angle,
right?
But your position to the 7 is not from almost any angle. You need a very specific position, and you're going out into space to get it. So.
Yep. And he played the shot out. He played the stun right there to get on the 7, which is he got it perfect.
Yeah, I mean, he got perfect. I can't argue with the fact that he got perfect, but it's just a question of, if you take that shot, not even 100 times, if you give that shot with ball in hand 5 times. how many out of the 5 are you getting to that exact spot on the table where you can make that plink, plink, plink out, you know?
All right, Tommy's back on the winning. He is going to make no, he's not.
He is going to leave the table.
Back on the dry breaks, but also back on, I don't think I have a shot here. But yeah, it's 6-4. I'm still on the hill. Didn't really have a chance, Iraq. I had 2 kicks, I think is all I had. No.
Yes,
2 kicks, and then that I followed on that, reaching out of that ball.
Yeah, foul reaching on the 5 ball, Yeah, so not much of a chance there. Let's see. Not much of a chance here either, because there's not a... Where do you push to?
I think you push to a kick, because if you push... I think a lot of people tend to push out here, and sucking the cue ball behind this is pretty...
Yeah, super easy from there.
I don't want to say super easy, but it's what opponent's gonna go after. You could push to on this rail here, and then that shot is no longer available. But I think you still do stuff. So I don't like this at all. I'm tying the 4 up with the 2.
Yep. Okay.
Which I don't think I did. I think there's room for both to go.
I think both go.
That was the idea. And then now, because he's on the side rail, this shot is a little bit harder to get over here. But my thought was, even if I'm back here, the 2 and the 4 are tied up. So if I give up another foul, I'm not selling out the game.
Yeah. Yep.
He's like, I thought he said take it.
I thought he said you take it there. Huh. We were both fooled there. Psych.
Right. Yeah. What is it? Yeah.
I'm not sure what you do from here now that you're planted on the rail.
Right. You could, in a sliding condition, you could force follow this and have it slide over. Oh, he's going behind the 3. I don't think he got there.
No, I think he left you straight in or awful close.
Mind games with Tommy.
Yeah. I mean, I'd almost be tempted to bank that out in an attempt to get the 1 ball on the 3 and end up with the cue ball down table, maybe on about, 30 seconds later after the shots happened. That's my idea.
How about this?
Oh, well.
Tommy has taken my course. Oh, jeez. Come on. All right. Well, those of you who were wondering what happened after the 2 games ago, that's what happened. So
this has apparently contributed to the length of this match and the length of the recording.
And we do apologize for it. I was able to cut out a little bit when it did the same thing before when I went on break and just, he missed this.
Oh, boy.
If you're going to miss it that way.
Yeah. Jeez. You guys are making this one a little scrappy here.
Am I crazy when I say from the chair here, I want to kick this 1 ball?
No, honestly, I don't think so. Because I think you're right on the natural angle. If you come in.
Well, you know what? I think here's what I'm trying. I know if I hit the 1 solid into the 8, the 1 stays there. And then I can play the cue ball up and up table. But the problem is you got to hit that 1 thick into the 8. Kind of like that, but not. I didn't hit it thick enough into the 8 where the 1 just stopped. I cut it into the 8. So again, I didn't remember that shot at all. But in retrospect, I think, oh my God.
Oh my. That was entirely unexpected. And
this is not how he played. And both of us were, after the match, were like,
yeah.
The fact of playing each other, and this was the theme throughout the entire series. Now, I didn't practice with Tommy, but the night before, he and our friend Brian told us to look for each other. And the night before, we just ran into each other in the hallway randomly and sat there and talked for like 20 minutes. And then I saw the draw for the next day. I'm like, I'm playing Tommy. And I'm like, wait, what's Tommy's last name? And Brian told me, I'm like, I'm playing Tommy, this other guy. And Brian's like, I know him too. But he's not the Tommy I was talking about. He's the other Tommy that I wasn't talking about.
This is not the Tommy that you were talking about.
But this is the Tommy that we're...
Oof. Oh, that was a little rough.
That was very rough. Now, what do I do here? I gotta try to play a cue ball behind the 7.
Yeah, you lost all the speed off your cue ball there, catching that rough to the pocket like that.
The problem is I don't want to leave the 3-9 as available and have the cue ball sit out. What am I looking at? Am I looking at cutting this? Oh boy, I'm looking at cutting this, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely looking at cutting it. Well, maybe not.
No, I don't think so.
Yep. Yeah, it couldn't have just tagged the 7 and just sat there.
Nope. All right.
Questionable decision. Very, very questionable decision.
Yeah, let's see if Tommy can put it back together here. Handed him it kind of on a platter with most of the, the breakup work done. He's just got to get around the table now.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Okay.
He stood there for so long, but you weren't moving. Oh, okay. I mean, not ideal. He's pretty straight on this, but you just again, you accept the shot. Don't try and force this. You rattle it out all the time doing that.
You would love to be way down here to have a natural angle of float for the 6, but you're okay taking this as long as you don't. As long as you're not on the dead angle where you can only hit the 8 ball, which would have been really tough to get on because I think that would have been right in the middle.
Yeah. Yep.
He may be really straight here too.
It almost looks the way he's looking at it, and then if so, that's unfortunate because I don't think the 6 goes by the 7. Sure,
I would say the 6 definitely does not go behind the 7, or but past the 7. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yep.
Words are hard.
The English is a difficult language, especially when you've only been speaking it since you were born.
Exactly. Get in there. Not gonna get in there. Good shot.
Wow, yeah, that was
he
really
actually
good.
Got way more than he needed, but as long as he's not on a dead scratch angle to the corner. Jeez, come on. It's the worst platform ever.
Not to say that thank God we're almost done with these, but thank God we're almost done with these.
I had to give $20 to Streamworks for this. Oh, he missed it.
Oh my.
Okay. So this shot, I don't know where it's coming from. It's somewhere in these or these people down here. I'm hearing them in my head saying, oh, he can't make this. Oh, he can't. No, I can see right down the line. He can't make this. He's going to have to play 6 off the rail, off the 7 in the pocket. And I'm not blaming anyone or anything, but I can hear that. And I hear it in my peripheral hearing because I cannot cut this into the side and I cannot cut this into the corner. It looks like it may go in the side, but this is a pretty steep angle.
Yeah.
And the other issue with trying to get in the side is it's really easy to go over the wrong way off the 7. So I think I actually get in my head that I need to go off the rail, off the 7 and make this. And because I try that, I don't even hit the 7. But I remember that situation, but I don't remember exactly what I was trying. I think I had making it and going that all in my head at the same time, and I tried halfway in between both. And
I was going to say, it looked like it was potentially okay for just a straight cross corner. I'm surprised you didn't at least look at that as well. So
I think the cross corner has a high chance of selling out because there's nowhere to get safe. I have to play a stop shot.
Yeah. Yep.
And I think I just avoided. In my head, I just wanted to avoid just selling out the game, which by doing that, I just sold out the game.
Yeah. Fair.
But it goes back to the whole, if you take all the banks out of your repertoire, you're not any worse off at a certain level. Sometimes you have to do it. I wasn't convinced in that state of mind that I had to.
Yeah, fair enough.
It looks like he's very straight on this one too. So he's going to come off. Oh, geez. Is it going to go?
Oh boy.
Is it really going to go?
Oh.
What do I do?
I think that's in what Demetrius likes to call the death spot.
That's a good word for it.
Yes. I mean, it sure looks like it. Wow. That's
that looks horrible. But
Yes.
it looks like there's a gap, a shadow in there.
Yeah, there may be.
What am I doing with it though? Okay, so it was much easier than I thought, but look at this angle I'm gonna not get.
Yeah. Not gonna get there. Yeah.
What?
All right. Well, you weren't in the death spot, but you were close. And you're now in the oh my god spot.
Right.
This is not good.
Can I reach it? Is the first question. Kind of. Do I play as inside and flirt with the scratch, or do I play with outside?
Yep, and flirt with pulling it off the rail and missing.
Flirt with, or chucking it right into the rail.
Yeah, or chunk it into the rail.
So I'm playing with the extension, which is not good because, as you've seen in these series, I'm not great with this. I did make a really cool miscue draw shot jump thing.
Well, you changed your mind on the extension. That's a potentially a good thing. Looks like you were setting up for the inside spin shot. This is
setting up for the inside. This makes this shot missable, and when you miss it, you usually sell. Oh God.
Oh. You did not settle into that at all, my friend.
No.
Reached and poked.
That was we've talked about this in the past. When you get an uncomfortable situation, you want to get out of it. Like uncomfortable body situation. You want to get out of it as fast as you can. And I'm like, well, I'm up with the shot. No turning back now. Oh, good. This again. Hey, remember what? Oh, yeah. I do apologize for this.
Yeah. Our apologies for sure, guys.
Next year, I'll hope that they use a different company for their streaming because this company is terrible. Nice shot, Tommy.
Platform. Yeah.
It started out as Digital Pool, but then they had the big fight, and then it moved over to Streamworks. And it was Streamworks.
Yeah, Streamworks.gg.
Yeah, and then the videos are just all garbage. With Digital Pool.net, it didn't work on Chrome, but it worked on Edge. In this, it didn't work on anything. It just kept doing that weird thing. And did I make a ball? I must have made a ball.
You did. Yep.
Do I have a shot in the one?
I'm going to say yes.
I think I do. Can I get to the 2, or do I have to settle for like this position?
Yeah, as you say, is that the 2 on the top rail, or is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not the 4, because the 4 and the 5 are down the bottom rail. It's
4 here, 5 here. Yeah. I could do, 4.
Yes. But yeah, you save that angle for the 2, but then you're
looks like I'm hitting this hard. Oh no, okay. Looks like I'm just taking what I first said.
Take this medicine. Same thing here. Maybe roll it in with a sniff of outside spin.
Yeah, that's just Or
is that one of those that it scares you too much that you go inside spin and come around it?
Yeah, for sure. it's one that I don't like so much because I think even if I roll it from this speed, it just comes way too far down.
Yeah.
So I roll it this way and I tag the 9 and scratch.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. A little more out. The problem with playing outside there is you have to hit it so light that by the time it gets there, the outside's gone and it doesn't do anything. So you have to hit it harder to force it this way, and that way, and that's just hard. But doing what I mean, never in a million years would I thought I would have scratched off the 9 ball there.
Tag 9, yep.
But I don't know what shot I had.
Yeah, even if you did, that didn't have enough pace to hit the bottom rail and come back up for the 3 ball anyway. So
I'm telling my wife, I think this pool thing is stupid and I should quit and we should just go home right now. Something along, maybe paraphrased a little bit, but something along those lines.
Yeah, this is just roll, stop.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, The roll angle looks like he's going to come too far up, so he may, just in the sake of nerd. No. Yeah, I didn't think it was stop, but yeah, this might as well be. I see a lot of players, high-level players, will go up and down just to let their stroke out on that 6, because that is it's a really nervy shot.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Chris.
Oh, yeah. Making a cameo.
Who we have no idea who that is. So just giving a shout out to him, because no one on the channel other than Trevor and I know who he is. And we'll leave it at that.
Indeed.
So fingers wagging. He has a timing finger thing going on pretty good. And he gets out. And we are hill. And we are give a hill fist bump, and because he's breaking here, we are past the time point where we need to worry about lagging. Big huge sigh. I think I'm sighing inside. But this was a game of 3s. I don't know if you noticed that. I won the first one. He won 3 in a row. I won 4 in a row. I won 5 in a row. He won 3 in a row, I think. And another dry break.
Oh boy. But
this is not easy to play safe on.
No.
Because the one ball by itself up there. Although, here's the safe that I see the pros do that I need to work on. Note to self. Bank the one ball this way. Plan to have it go down by the 9, send the cue out over this way. And you can you essentially have, we're getting crazy. We essentially have this 4 wall balls with the 9 in the middle. Now we're drawing stick people.
I was gonna say, now you're drawing stick. Better than pentagrams you were doing last time.
I don't think I'm doing that.
No.
I'm playing the 1 down and using those balls as a blocker. This works too.
Yeah.
But I think the other one, because I think he has a straight through angle between this. I think the other one using essentially what is this wedge as blockers and sending the one ball down here and the cue ball over here. I think that's the play.
I like that. Yep.
It's hard to see that shot though, because you don't think of banking a ball not towards a pocket.
Yeah, like straight, like that, straight up and down table. Yep.
Look what he left me.
Oh boy. And
this is even harder than his bank or his kick, because the 6 is, and the 1 is closer to the 6, and this this isn't that isn't on.
No. Yeah, no. You just have to put your big boy britches on and kick at this one.
This is advantage Tommy in this game right now, I think, in this match.
I would agree. Yep. Good hit. You're leaving him.
Oh, did I get him?
Did you get him?
I don't think so.
Nope, I don't think so.
Does he have enough to cut it? I think he can go both. I think he has both options open. They're both weird because getting on the 2 is I don't think the 2 passes the 5 in the side here.
Pardon me there.
Oh,
it's been a day. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
I hear you. I worked yesterday 8 a.m. to almost 11 p.m.
Yes.
With a slight break for dinner, and the joys of working in IT, but I am working. I did find myself out of being laid off, and LinkedIn is it's like a Facebook for job hunter, people who are overly negative. The 2 has to go on the side because I would never shoot it like that if it didn't go on the side.
Yep.
And all I have to do is make this and stop it. Or come one rail and out. But there are people on LinkedIn talking about being unemployed for a year and a half.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where you come up with the money to be unemployed for a year and a half.
I don't either. Yeah. I don't envy anybody trying to search for jobs right now. It's a weird, rough market there.
I mean, it was a cool little 1099 I got from Pat Fleming, but it certainly wasn't enough to live off of for any reasonable amount of time. Oh, okay. Never mind. The 4 and 5 almost got me. Almost got me.
Yep. This is fine. 4 balls straight up there. The 5 is there.
I don't like it that I'm right on the rail, but it's a stop shot.
No.
But like, do not focus on anything else other than just stopping this ball.
Yep.
Almost looks like I'm playing outside on it. Okay, yeah, just that.
To me, this is the tricky move and where it is most likely to go wrong, because the 5 and the 6 are so close to each other, and it's not just a stop shot. It's easy to get a bad angle on the 6 ball, I believe.
Am I looking at
rack wise? Yeah, rack wise, probably the move from the 6 to the 7 is the where you would say the move would go wrong. I think maybe.
But really, the 3 ball sets up the 4 ball to get a better angle on the 5, to get a better angle on the 6, to get to the 7. Yep, I'm doing exactly what I drew out, and that worked out really well. I had to put a ton of follow on that because I was on the rail, so it's high. When you're on the rail and you're following, everyone, I shouldn't say everyone, less experienced players will miscue on that because they're shooting your cue up in the air. The trick there is you're actually shooting a little bit downwards, but that's actually putting masse on it. And if you have side spin on it, that's going to really mess up your aim. This, I think I can just draw straight back past the 8. There we go.
Yep. All right.
Now, I remember this shot just from watching it in the video, and I'm pretty amazed at what I do here.
Yeah, see, I'm betting you're going to come up for the 8 and a side, and there's no way I do that any day of the week.
So you play forward and go this way?
It would depend on angle there for me, whether I play forward or whether I just play straight back up and take the 8 into the top.
I guarantee you don't do that.
I think you're right.
Because that shot is so easy to decelerate on.
Yes.
And I soft drew spun it out of the corner at the most crucial time in the match, where that ball I can hit high, I can decelerate and hit it high all the time, and I leave a shot almost every time there for him, and he's out 95% of the time.
Yep.
This is what we were talking about. Now watch this.
Oh boy, don't you dare.
I made a comment to everyone. For some reason, I said, well, we paid to play on 9-foot tables, so I just want to use the whole table up here. Why I would say that out loud when I'm hill for the 9-ball money ball, that's not a straightforward shot.
No.
Adam, what are you doing?
Oh boy. Yep.
We've seen me miss easier shots than this, folks.
Mm-hmm.
So what is going to happen? Am I going to make this? This will be a perfect time for the video to just cut out. I did it. I made it.
Yes.
Oh my God. This was, we got the hug, the bro hug in there. That's
a well-deserved victory. That's a fought. That whole match was a battle. Absolutely.
And I mean, I'm acting surprised just because I'm kind of reliving the moment for myself. I do remember some of what happened. Obviously I know the score. I knew what happened. I knew going in. I mean, I even said to my wife, I'm like, well, I got really far. I got to the top 14 people. I'm playing one of the favorites to win the tournament. This guy's going to, monster shot. He's a 640. He has a ton of games under his belt. He's a rep for onboard, just like the other Tommy. Both of them work together, repping onboard. And I was convinced going into the match. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to play this like another match. But if I get this far, it's like, it's a I'm happy to be here moment. And for me to pull that out, and we both had a lot of misses, and we both had the YouTube 850 commenters going, oh, they didn't play like 600s. Well, you know what? You get up there, you do it, you post your videos on. And that was match number 8. I don't want to talk too long. After this match, there are 9 players left. So they went from 14 only down to 9.
Right.
And what happens?
So that means 2 of the losers had buybacks, because 14 to 7 would be splitting it evenly. So if it went to 9, that means 2 of the losers had a buyback. Am I doing that math right?
And Tommy, so originally I said early on at some point that they were only going to do buybacks through the final 16.
Yeah.
They did buybacks after this match because Tommy had his buyback, or maybe he didn't. I can't remember if he did or not. I thought
early
he did.
on you said that he did, but if you're questioning it now, so
now I'm thinking about it, and there's no way to find out. It's just unless I go through into the bracket if it's still up and find out if he played. He may go into the final 9, but after this round, all the buybacks are done. So the final 9 don't have any more buybacks.
Right.
The problem is, what do you do with final 9? Do you play 8 and give one person a buy? Stay tuned to the next video to find out what happens, because I play another match. At least guaranteed.
At least
I'm
one.
guaranteed another match. So I'm going to cut this short. Trevor, thank you very much for doing it. Why don't you tell the people what they should do?
Well, if you've gotten this far into it, first of all, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Absolutely. And I think there's these like and subscribe things that all those YouTube people ask you to do. Get us some more support. Get Adam a little more exposure on the internet, and get people watching him play some pretty good pool.
I'm opening all the wrong apps. I have this little stand for my phone here. As of today, we have 1,986 subscribers.
Perfect.
I would like to push this over. I want to push this over 2 million, but let's do 2,000 first. That'll be my next goal. So we'll
start with 2,000.
2,000, then we'll look at 2,100, and then whatever. But anyway, thanks all for watching. Look forward to the next match, and we will see you soon.
Thanks, everybody.